Bell is rung for the main event here. The second ever Relentless Wrestling show. Keita opened last month, and he's closing tonight. And not only closing, but putting up on the line his Without a Cause Stallions Championship. This wasn't a challenge from Vandagriff. Vandagriff is the beneficiary of Keita's confidence. Without a Cause, a great company on the other side of Washington State. Definitely check out their shows if you have the chance. Vandagriff now forcing Keita into the corner. And the flip artist with the clean break. There's a buzz in the building. First championship match in the history of Relentless Wrestling for the Without a Cause Stallions Championship. And the champion now with the waist lock. Vandagriff breaks it, goes behind, gets a waist lock of his own, takes down Keita. Keita getting to his feet, trying to break the grip, and does so of Vandagriff. Getting the arm now and wrenching that. He's got Vandagriff's arm wrenched up. And uses the ropes to flip his way out. Fireman carry takeover, and now he's got Keita's arm barred. And Keita's on the mat. Referee checking to see if Keita will give up. I think it's a little early. I don't think he's going to give up his championship that easy. But Matt wrenching the arm even more. Keita now rolling out and just slaps him one. Keita asking him, what did Five Fingers say to the face? I don't know why I was compelled to do the Chappelle Show reference there. Here in 2021. Vandagriff not taking kindly to that, just shoves him. And now, thought we were going to get a lockup, but Matt deciding instead to go for the side headlock, catching Keita off guard. Keita forcing Vandagriff off into the ropes. Matt shoulder blocks Keita hard to the mat. You could tell the shock of that landing reverberating through Keita's body, shaking out. Some possible numbness in his hands from hitting so hard. Vandagriff was going to run, try to get some space. Keita capture the leg. Vandagriff punches his way out. Drop down. Keita with the leapfrog. Set a little too early for the backdrop. Rolls through the sunset flip. Vandagriff ducking the kick. Rolling out of the roll-up, and now Vandagriff with the arm drag and gets the arm right back into that arm bar. Vandagriff unafraid of going right back to that arm. He's found a target, at least so far in the early goings of this main event contest. Champion forcing Matt back and just slaps him one again. Keita now sending Vandagriff across. Floats over. Hand springs out. Keita following him to the other corner and meets his boot. Vandagriff now, shoulder block into the midsection of Keita. The flip artist flips over him, coming off to the side. Keita follows him in. Vandagriff saw it coming, a nice roll-up. Decides not to go for the pin. And sort of an awkward pretzel pin, but Keita able to get out. I wasn't sure what that was either. And Keita doing the smart thing. Stepping out of bounds for a moment, although that may not stop Vandagriff. Vandagriff building up some steam. Handspring into the ropes. Keita diving off of the apron to avoid Vandagriff's boots. And now, big overhand chop from the flip artist. Vandagriff Running across the ropes. Keita, though, able to trip him up. And Vandagriff falls into a very sensitive area. Keita taking him off of that top rope, just holding him up and making him think about it for a second before the shoulder to back suplex. Keita now pulling Vandagriff away from the ropes, only gets a 1 count. Keita questioning the legitimacy of that count from the referee. And just a punch to the face. And Keita kicks him in the gut. And now choking him out in the corner. Keita making sure to not let the referee get to the 5 count. Now, Vandagriff. Some forearms to the face of Keita Murray. Keita ducks. Jawbreaker. And an up kick from the mat to the head of Vandagriff. Stacks him up. Has the ropes. And Vandagriff's foot was also on the ropes. Keita's attempts to cheat not really working out for him, and Vandagriff just kicks him in the face. And Keita answers with one of his own, and maybe more. Keita's stalking him up and setting him into the corner buckle. And Keita, a little slow coming in, gets kicked to the gut, but that chop was worth the wait. Vandagriff staggers all the way across to the other side of the ring. Keita now.
I'm the key to professional wrestling.
Keita asking who the man is. He is currently the champion. Reigning and defending. Vandagriff now. He just got him tied up in the ropes and raining down those forearms across the chest of Vandagriff. Just persistent and, dare I say, relentless with them. And now, Keita bridging him across that top rope. Was going to try to suplex him in. Vandagriff landed on his feet. Keita now down. Vandagriff going for a 619. Gets tied up when Keita moved. And Keita took advantage with a big kick right square on the button there on Vandagriff, sending him down to the concrete floor here at Trailbreaker Cider. Vandagriff, hangman's Keita on the second rope. Springboards in, but Keita caught him coming in with that side effect. Is that going to be enough to retain the championship? No. Vandagriff gets out at 2. Keita firmly in control. He's got to be feeling good about the decision to put that title on the line right now. And stomps on the left arm of Matt Vandagriff. Vandagriff is not letting Keita just come in. He's trying to keep him away, deflecting him with kicks. But it did not do a lot of good. Keita smashing his knee over and over again, right onto the elbow joint of his left arm. And a dirty stomp getting past Vandagriff's foot there. And now sending Vandagriff to the floor himself. Keita wrapping that left arm around the post and pulls Vandagriff into it. The key to professional wrestling may lie there in Keita Murray. As he sends Vandagriff back into the ring. Keita now just bridges that arm right across the knees. Only a 2 count. Vandagriff heavily favoring that left arm after all of the work that Keita's put into it. And now, top wrist lock here. Using his legs for leverage. Keita working the arm in about 3 different spots with this, because he's sitting on the shoulder and also wrenching the elbow, and now going to a full key lock there on the top wrist lock. Vandagriff now just trying to punch his way out of it. But Keita, with all that leverage of having that arm under control, throws him to the mat. And a big body slam. Keita now off the ropes. Misses a leg drop. Vandagriff out of the way. And Keita's posterior hurts. That's not the word he used, but that pain is giving Vandagriff time to recover. Vandagriff right arm punches. Fortunately, the right side is Vandagriff's dominant side. It is the one he punches with the most. Going for the Pele kick. Keita out of the way. Although Vandagriff hits him with the soul butt. Kick to the side. Keita ducks, and what a super kick. Vandagriff bounces up with a spinning hook kick. Just that burst of adrenaline before collapsing to the mat. And now both combatants down. If the referee gets to 10, this match is a draw, which would be a shame for a main event and for a match for a championship the caliber of the Without a Cause Stallions Championship. It looks like both men are stirring. Who's going to get to their feet first? Well, Vandagriff got to his feet and then fell over again. That was enough to break that count. Keita taking his time a little more. Now charging in, meets the boot of Matt Vandagriff. Charges in again. Vandagriff out of the way, rolls him up. Nice high stack on that roll up, but Keita is able to get out of it. Keita charges in, back elbow, soul butt, kick to the chest. Vandagriff throwing kicks faster than I can describe them, although Keita ducks that one, shoves him in the corner. Vandagriff pulls him in and flings himself around the ropes and kicking Keita right square in the face. Vandagriff now slingshots in, jumps from the middle rope and hits that reverse Rana. Some also call it a poison Rana. Call it what you want. I call it effective. And Vandagriff now has his first big advantage of this championship match. And now picking Keita up, going for a buckle bomb. And coming off the ropes with a big spear. This could be it. We could have a new champion right here. We've got one. We've got two. Keita kicks out. Keita not willing to capitulate his title away quite yet. But what a combination of moves right in a row from the flip artist. Keita making his way now to the floor. Keita can't lose his championship while out there. But I think Vandagriff has got ideas. Vandagriff now bouncing off the ropes, building momentum. He was going to go for a tope suicida. But Keita met him with the forearm. Keita slingshots into the ring. Vandagriff out of the way. Keita into the corner. Hook kick to the face of Vandagriff. And now, I think this could be that tornado vertical suplex that Keita loves to employ. There it is. And now he's got Vandagriff in his sights. Keita off the ropes. What a knee. Referee's counting 1, 2, and Vandagriff not quite ready to stay down. The cobwebs cleared enough after being nailed with that knee to the side of the head, and he gets that right shoulder up. Don't know if he would have been able to get the left shoulder up after all of the hurting that Keita has put on the left arm. But now Keita's thinking something high risk. Tells the referee to shut up. Vandagriff now just grasping Keita's boot for life. And Keita, what a suplex. Vandagriff ran up the ropes, suplexed him off. This could be, no. Keita kicking out. Vandagriff, though, not wasting any time. Fireman's carry. Keita, elbows right to the head of Vandagriff. And we've got, this could be a tombstone. Big tombstone pile driver from Keita. We've got 2. And Vandagriff gets the shoulder up. Thought maybe Vandagriff was going for the head scissors. Keita able to catch and hold him and get that tombstone, but only a 2 count for the champion. Keita now just trying to build up some more of that adrenaline. Smacking himself in the face. He's declaring that it's game time, but Vandagriff disagrees. Charging, and they go both all the way out to the floor. And that is concrete here at Trailbreaker Cider. I don't know if Vandagriff really had a plan, charging and sending them both to the floor, other than not wanting it to be game time, as Keita was declaring. Although sending Keita into the post like that is not going to hurt at all for Vandagriff. This fight, one fall to a finish for the Without a Cause Stallions Championship. And now, Vandagriff taking him over and bouncing him off of the counter there. Trying to see where they're going here. They're kind of out of my vantage point as well. All right, we've caught up to him, and he just sends Keita belly first into the back of that chair with the astonished look on the face of Nick Wayne. And now he's picking up Keita by the mouth and throws him into the wall. The referee trying to urge him to get back in the ring, but notice that the referee is not counting them out. The referee showing some discretion, not wanting this championship match to end. And where the hell is Vandagriff going? He has climbed onto the top of that enclosure, and Keita is flat on the floor. This is what this championship means. This is what winning this main event means. And Vandagriff's going even higher. He is carefully walking that beam, that support beam. And a big moonsault onto Keita on the floor. Keita just barely gotten to his feet. And Vandagriff with the moonsault from that beam, that's about the height of the balcony, crashing down onto a prone Keita who had just gotten up after being thrown into a wall. That is what Vandagriff is willing to do to win this match, to win this championship. Now he's got Keita back in the ring, and he is ascending the turnbuckles here Vandagriff on the top. Spiraling, twisting senton there. And this could be it. And no. Somehow, Keita Murray mustering up the courage and the strength to kick out after that onslaught from the flip artist, Matt Vandagriff. And Vandagriff is not sure what he needs to do. You can see in this camera shot how high that beam was that Vandagriff leapt from for that moonsault. And now, Vandagriff getting Keita up. And looked like he might have been going for a pile driver. Keita sending Vandagriff into the referee, and he just straight up kicked him right in the ding-ding. Keita. Double arm lift into an ace crusher. And we've got 1, 2, and Keita overcomes maybe not the most ethical win by taking him to Dick Kick City. But Keita able to get the 3 count. Keita remains undefeated in Relentless Wrestling and remains the without a cause Stallions champion.